Okay, let's talk about modeling fractions. Okay, this is a third grade skill, NF, Introduction to Fractions. What is a fraction? A fraction names part of a whole. So think about a fraction, or think about a pizza. If you eat a fraction of the pizza, that means you ate part of it. You didn't eat all of it. Okay? Fractions have a numerator and a denominator. The numerator is the portion or part that we're talking about. The denominator is everything represented, or the total. Okay? So it's important to understand that a fraction has three parts. It has a numerator, a fraction bar, and a denominator. Okay? If we were going to model fractions, okay, if I gave you this fraction, 3/5, how could you say this? Well, you say the numerator first, and then say the denominator using a TH. So this 3/5, or 3/5, is how you say it. And you draw it, if you wanted to draw a bar. The bottom number, which is the total amount, tells us how many pieces to break that shape into. The bottom number, or denominator, is 5, so cut the block into 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of the whole block is supposed to be shaded, or what part? Since the top number is 3, we shade 3 in. So this tells us that 3/5 is shaded. How much is not shaded? You guessed it. 2/5 is not shaded. Okay. Let's do another one. If I give you 1/2. Some would say 1/2 is actually pronounced 1/2. Okay? And it looks like this. Fractions start out as a whole. My denominator is 2, so how many pieces should I break it into? You guessed it, 2. My numerator is 1, so how many should I color in? Just 1. Okay. So this means that 1/2 is shaded. How much is not shaded? 1/2 is not shaded. Okay? Let me throw a curveball at you. Let's put a mixed number up here. A mixed number has a whole number and a fraction. Okay? How could I illustrate this? But first let me pronounce it in words. This is 1 and 1/3. Okay? If I had to draw it, I need to draw one whole piece. I need to cut it in 3 slices since my denominator is 3. And to represent this whole number, it means that all of it is colored in. So this whole number represents 3/3. And when the top number and the bottom number is the same in a fraction, it simplifies to one whole. Now I've got to draw another whole bar to represent the fraction. I still break it into 3 parts, but only one is shaded. that's how we represent the 1/3. Okay, so hopefully that illustrates or introduces fractions to you. Watch this video as many times as you need to. Make sure you copy this down.